That tornado hit, damaging a number of buildings, if not destroying some homes, and also taking down power lines. My name's Michelle Nelson. Stateside, that risk for dangerous conditions today, that's highlighted in the red. But we do have the risk for thunderstorms in southwestern Ontario. Those will be non-severe in nature for today. A lot of sunshine across Ontario, further towards the northeast and Quebec, dealing with some showers. But rain is on the way for tomorrow in Ontario, and the next few days we are going to see some unsettled conditions. The risk for active weather, that continues throughout the evening today, the overnight even, especially if you're south and west of London. To the far southwest for tomorrow night, you could see some severe weather, so possibly hail, strong winds and heavy downpours with those stormy conditions. Speaking of rain, doesn't it? Well, we do have a freezing rain warning in effect, not so much spring-like for you in St. John's. That's what we're watching out for as we head throughout the evening, the overnight, and even into tomorrow morning, as we're still dealing with that moisture. And thank you so much for sending those in. Those little guys are so adorable. We do have some active weather on the way for Ontario. Rain for tomorrow, starting off as drizzle for the morning, and it will really pick up as we head throughout the evening hours. But if we do see those thunderstorms, that's where we could see locally higher amounts of rain, heavier rain, especially to the southwest. The severe risk, that means we could see hail, possibly very heavy downpours and strong winds. That's for southwestern Ontario, including Windsor, more so for late tomorrow during the day. Taking a look at this system and how it will push in, because we're seeing that rain today in areas like Winnipeg, southern Manitoba, northwestern Ontario gets into it for Monday, and much of Ontario Monday, Tuesday, and even into Wednesday. We are looking at some active weather in Atlantic Canada as well, as some of them were completely destroyed and bringing down power lines as well. The good news there, nobody was seriously injured, but there were reports of egg-sized hail. You would not want to be hit by some of those coming down. The risk for severe weather still stateside for today, highlighted in red, but we could see some active weather in southwestern parts of Ontario, mainly south and west of the London area for tonight. But some of those storms could last into tomorrow morning, and here's why. We have that instability there, this system that's pushing in. That's going to bring rain from southern Manitoba further towards the east. Really for the next few days, if you're in Ontario, you are looking at some wet weather, mainly a gloomy day tomorrow. The rain picks up into the evening in southern Ontario, but to the southwest, you could see some severe weather, possibly hail and strong winds. For some, I'm sure it still was. Kathleen, thanks so much for sending that in. Looks pretty cool. Pretty chilly out there in that photo, in that video you sent rather. Taking a look at the risk for active weather today, that's for the Avalon, where we're watching out for freezing rain as cool air filters in from the north, also dealing with the snow. Now, if you're in St. John's, you're included in that freezing rain warning, where we could see prolonged periods of freezing rain even into tomorrow morning, so it could be a bit of a slick commute out there. We will start to see a break with the active weather, but still along that trough, we're dealing with some wraparound moisture Monday into Monday evening. But some of you will see a couple breaks in terms of that rain. Now, we've been talking about polar vortex this past winter. Does it have an impact on global warming? What a cool story there. Thanks so much for that, Nathan. Let's get right into your forecast. If you're in Newfoundland, you are under a freezing rain warning, at least some of you. For the Avalon, St. John's included, we are looking at that freezing rain tonight as temperatures drop. We have this cool air filtering in from the north and even into tomorrow morning. So you could see 5 to 8 millimeters, but of freezing rain. Starting to see a break for Monday, but a trough that swings through for the Maritimes. That's going to bring some showers, more so to the north throughout the day and later on into the evening further south, and that includes you in Nova Scotia, but it doesn't mean it's going to be rainy all day. More so spotty showers for you in some unsettled conditions. The snow stays to the north with those colder conditions, trace amounts to under 2 to 3 centimeters, including you in Gander. High Park to check that out. A good idea to do that soon as they are in bloom. Taking a look at that risk for active weather to the southwest, the severe risk for tomorrow night, but through this evening and through the overnight and tomorrow morning, you could even see some thunderstorms in southern Ontario. If we do see severe weather, it's the hail, the strong winds, and the heavy downpours, but the rain pushes in Monday, Tuesday, and lingering for Wednesday.